Today I'm showing you the fastest way to hit level 100. It's going to take an hour or two to set up, but once you're set up, if you're on PC, you're going to hit level 100 in under an hour. And if you're on console, sadly, it's probably going to take you like 5 to 6 hours or slightly more to hit level 100. But the nice thing is it's so easy to do once it's set up that if you got another screen and you can watch some Netflix, then you can just do that. To do this farm, you're going to need a bunch of resources. Now I have all these resources listed on the screen. You can pause right now and make a note of all those resources. For buying our resources, we can go to one of the first locations in the game, Alpha Centauri, and go to Jennison. In Jennison, land in the commercial district. All we're going to do is run straight. We can buy all our resources right here. Now that you're in the shop, talk to this lady and buy everything on the list. Once in a while, she's missing an item or two. No worries. Rest at the chair for 24 hours. This resets the shop. Talk to her again and buy everything on the list again. Repeat this process about 10 times. Drop off all the excess resource on your ship. Carry the remainder on you. If you want to upgrade your ship, and it is ideal to bring the ship, your home ship, the one with the most capacity, add a little bit of capacity onto your ship, does not hurt. One of the moons for the planet Jennison, where we just bought all our resources, is named Kurtz. So you're going to need the skill to scan the planet for resources, and then you're going to be looking for aluminum. Look for a patch of aluminum, and then land near the aluminum. After you found your patch of aluminum, create an outpost. Then what you want to do is you want to place about half a dozen aluminum extractors wherever you can. The position does not matter. Then you need to build enough solar arrays to power the base. So whatever your needed power is at the end after building what I show you, make sure your total power is higher than your needed power. Then you're going to build a bunch of solid storage crates. Now if you have the upgraded ones for the solid storage, you can use that. Otherwise the basic one, the solid storage, is just fine. So now that we have all that, we're going to link our extractor aluminums. As you can see on the screen right above total power, it says create output link. So if you hit RT on one of these, you can drag the line and then hit A. So connect all of your aluminum extractors to the solid storage crates. You don't need a ton of these for the aluminum. Our aluminum and the iron I'm about to show you is just to get going. So you could have half a dozen, 10, like that's fine. Don't get crazy with your storage in this base. Next, in case you need extra adaptive frames, which you probably will, or zero wire, you are going to build an industrial workbench to make your life easier and build something where you can rest. So if you need materials, you can get them. The better way to fill up your storage area is to go to the planet Sol, which is basically Earth, and then we're going to go to Venus and we're going to travel there. Once you've landed on Venus, don't get out, just get up. You can use one of the jump seats to rest. Now, resting on Venus is like resting 100 times anywhere else in the game. So if you rest on Venus for 24 hours, you will fill up all your crates. Next, what you want to do is build a launch pad with shipbuilder. This is for convenience, especially getting started. You're not going to be able to build a whole ton unless you're stocked with resources. So even if you're overweight, you can quickly grab your aluminum and get to your ship and get to the next outpost. There will be 3 total outposts that we're building. Also, for convenience, I don't think it's needed. I never needed it. But you could also build a transfer container and then link that to your storage containers. Then you'll be able to access this outpost. You can only have one outpost linked at a time through your ship storage. Now, if it does bug out and it's not giving you like access to the ship storage, then on the launch pad, there's a little control thing go in here and just change your main ship and then change it back to the ship you're trying to use. Also, if that doesn't work, you can go into the ship builder and then just back out of the ship builder. One of those two should fix the problem, and you'll just be able to go into your ship inventory and then hit the tab button and have access to the storage materials from this outpost, even if you're on one of the other two outposts. All right, you got outpost 1 done. Now to build outpost 2. So we got another moon on the same planet, bottom left, called Zamka. This time we're looking for a patch of iron. So scan the planet, find the iron, create the outpost. For our iron outpost, it will be exactly identical to our aluminum. Only difference is you'll be creating iron extractors. Now there seems to be a visual bug with the production, but if you're not getting the materials, all you have to do is delete your extractors, which goes right into your inventory, create the extractor, and then relink it. For some reason, this will fix the visual bug. I've had production at 0, but I still got my resources, so just wanted to note that since it was on the screen on this one showing 0. Now it's time to build our third and final outpost where we'll be getting the real XP from. So we're going to come over here to this planet, as you can see on the screen, the location. Next, you're going to be looking for this moon, but we want a good location. We need nickel and cobalt in the same location, so they have to be right next to each other, so we have them both in the same outpost. Now, as you can see exactly where I placed mine on the screen, and I'll be showing you a little better in a second. So just to give you a good visual of the location that I used, as you can see, we have this structure, as you can see out there in the north, and that is 400 meters out. So roughly 400 meters in this direction from there is a really good source of 3 nickel deposits and a really large cobalt deposit. Our final outpost is going to be basically identical to our first two. The only real difference is this time we're building as many nickel and cobalt extractors as possible. We're also building a lot more storage units. Like, this is about the minimum that you should build. You can go crazy with it and build like 5 times this amount. Because the item we're crafting requires 1 cobalt and 1 nickel, I made 2 sets of storage containers, designated all the nickel extractors to one and all the cobalt extractors to the other, so the resources I gained kind of evened out. Now for PC, you can just put your cursor over the 99 and then just click that, back out, click buy again. Also, apparently you want the ISO tinted, whatever this is, magnet at the top of the screen. You're going to hit level 100 in just a few minutes, regardless of what level you are. Now for Xbox, break out that tablet, break out your laptop, and watch something while you do this, because you're going to have to keep hitting your RB and then buy it again. A lot slower than PC, but it's still the fastest way to level up on Xbox. PC, you got the good end of the stick on this one. Sorry, Xbox players, I am one too, so it was a grind for me. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.